Hello YouTube, this is my first video with my sister and we are going to make a video about all the basics in foundation like blusher and eyeshadow and what you have, name it, and then we'll do it. So I'm going to give it to her while she introduces herself and then I'll come back to you.
Hi YouTubers, this is Angie Bihoti and this is my first ever video on YouTube, so I'm really excited and we hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so for starters, the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to use the eye cream, an eye cream by MsMakeuphair, and I'm going to use it all over her eyes. You want to be gentle with this because it's in her eye area and you don't want to be stretching her eyes to give her any bags or any unwanted stuff in her eye. It must feel a little bit weird.
Yeah, I do.
You can go on and put it around your eyes. If you don't have it, it doesn't matter. If you don't have an eye cream, it doesn't really stop it. We just use it anyway.
When, by the way, this is not my hairstyle. I just had to pull it away so that she could have access to my face.
Okay, so now that the eye cream is on her eyes, we're going to use primer all over her face, and then I'll come back and use a lip gloss. But the primer that I'm going to use today is MsMakeuphair, and most of the products that I'll use today are MsMakeuphair, so here it is. So you just put a bit on your hands, just quite a bit, about that much. Then you put it all over your face, like how you would moisturize.
And I'd like to add that you have to if you've got oily skin like me, target your T-zone areas because those are the bits that are usually oily.
And also, primer is a good, if you don't know what primer is, it actually helps enhance the color of some eyeshadows. Are not like that colorful, so it brings out the colors a little bit more. So primer is like a good asset to have in your makeup bag. Okay, so we will leave that to dry into her skin, and we already have her eye cream in, so we'll not bother about that. We'll leave that to dry into her skin, and whilst it's drying into her skin, I'll just put a lip balm on her lips. This is a minty lip balm, so it's quite good since we are in winter. Can you stretch your lips? Thank you. Okay, you can crush your lips there, and then we will leave that, and then we will go back and use the primer on her eyelids. I know there are some popular primers that people use at Urban Decay primer lotion or something at Push, and yeah, I think that is the name, but I prefer to use the MsMakeuphair one because I think the products all go with each other. Like if you use the primer of MsMakeuphair and you use the foundation, actually benefits better, actually helps bring the color out a lot more better. Remember that you need more primer at your T-zone to stop if you have oily skin, like she said. So that's why I'm focusing mostly on the T-zone and the eye, even though I've already used some on the T-zone. Okay, so we will go straight on into the foundation then. Wait, this is not a foundation. Okay, now the foundation. She has two foundations from MsMakeuphair. She has two from MsMakeuphair. One is the darker one and one is the lighter one. I don't know if you can see it. This one is for summer and this one is for winter, because black women tend to get lighter during the winter time. So here we go. Just squirt a bit. Just squirt some onto your finger, the back of your hand, and then she has an MsMakeuphair brush or any foundation brush you do, and then you just you do little tiny dots onto your hands first, or you can use your hand to place it on the corners of your face. Right, so since this is liquid foundation, you need to work relatively faster than you would a normal, just a medium, a liquid like to powder base. So you just go in circular motions. Don't forget the eye area as well. Every bit. The foundation is just to give you a clear coat. And I've seen some people do makeup and do it very harshly on their skin. You want to do it very brisk, very lightly. You don't want to be like very brisk on your face. You don't want to be nagging on the skin. And black people tend to get black around here and sometimes black around here. Well, not all of us, but some do. Black and I think Hispanic people. Some of the Asians as well. Sorry. Right, so you just want to extend it to your neck. If you're wearing a top like she's wearing. Alright, and that
I don't think they can see it.
And so that is the finished foundation look. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to use is the MsMakeuphair light medium coverage foundation. It's a medium coverage foundation, but I like to use it as a concealer. And don't worry, I've washed my fingers, they're all clean, so I can do it. So I'll just dab it. If you look up, yeah, sorry. I'll just dab it underneath your eyes, and I think it's good. It's good if you use your fingers actually. So I'll just use my fingers to dab them under her eyes, underneath her eyes. And I know someone might say this is yellowy, but we will blend it in and then it'll fit. It will cover up all her like darkness, and that we use it to neutralize the darkness around the eyes. Okay, so that's the concealer done. I hope you can see the difference. And then after the concealer, I used a MsMakeuphair silicone based finishing powder, and it's good that it's silicone based because it will prevent any like residue from the makeup that we are going to do later on from falling onto the concealer. So that prevents any makeup falling on it. Okay guys, because of our time, I think we're gonna cut this tutorial into, I think, 2 parts or 3 parts. So that is how you do your foundation and your concealer. We'll come back and do some of the concealers for her spots, and maybe we'll come back and do her lips as well. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.